Now let's solve the tangent of a sine inverse function. So let's show that tangent of sine inverse x is equal to x over 1 minus x, 1x over under root 1 minus x squared, right? Let's prove this. So as always, replace sine inverse x with an arbitrary constant, let's say alpha. So sine inverse x is equal to alpha, so obviously sine of alpha is equal to x. And since this is a sine function, alpha will always remain between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. This limitation comes from the inverse, right? So yeah, tangent of alpha is equal to sine of alpha over cos of alpha. Now when you apply the trigonometric identity that sine square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1, the denominator can be replaced with under root 1 minus sine square alpha, right? When you take the sine square of alpha to the right hand side, it becomes 1 minus sine square alpha. So cos square alpha is equal to 1 minus sine square alpha. So obviously cos of alpha will be equal to under root of 1 minus sine square alpha, which is why you have this in the denominator now. So now what you'll do is you'll basically replace the sine alpha terms with x, right? Because that's what we did initially. We said that sine inverse of x is equal to alpha, so sine of alpha is equal to x. So since sine of alpha is equal to x, this sine of alpha in the numerator becomes x, and this sine square alpha becomes x square, right? And now you've since tan of alpha is equal to x over under root 1 minus x squared, tan of sine inverse of x is also equal to x over under root 1 minus x squared, because alpha, as we said initially, was equal to sine inverse of x. So now you've proven the original equation.